Welcome to ToneStream. This is a 45-minute exercise class, and I know you're using it or you're doing it from home. And so, a couple different things. You're going to need weights, hand weights, any weight number that you have or like. And if you don't have hand weights, use something else, maybe a water bottle that you can fill up with water for each hand, something like that. And you also need a couple of blocks. And if you don't have blocks at home, books work fine. Or maybe for one of the exercises that we have, you could turn over a pot, like an 8-quart pot, and use that. So blocks, hand weights. If this is the first time you've ever tried this class, you don't need to use weights at all, and I suggest not using them this first time just to get an idea of what we're doing. It's 4 rounds. We'll do a couple set each round. We'll get a little bit faster the second round, but just follow along as you can. We will start and end with a little bit of yoga. So here we go. Inhale, arms above your head. Lengthen tall and shrug once you're there. As you exhale, side bend to the right. Take your time, drop your right arm, lift up and over with left. This is early, just take your time. Lift tall, breath in. As you exhale, other way. Really feel your right side body start to stretch out. Up tall, breathe in. Find your back bend, exhale, hips press forward, shine heart high. Lift up, inhale. Palms touch, exhale, fold forward. Good, find a nice forward fold. Maybe pedal out your legs a bit. Feet can be as far apart as your low back is ready for this early. Another time, slight bend of knees, inhale, arms tall, lift high. Exhale, side bend right, up and then over. Maybe a little further this time, left foot down, presses firmly. Arms reach, breath in. As you exhale, up and over, other way. Good, arms lift up, breathe in. Find your back bend, exhale, hips press, lengthen your chest, open up. Arms tall, inhale. Palms together, exhale, fold forward all the way down. Find your forward fold. You're welcome to use the blocks if your fingertips don't reach your floor. One more time, slight bend of knees, grow tall. One more time to the right, furthest yet. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. Deep. Breath in, lift tall. Find your back bend, exhale, hips press forward first. Reach up, inhale. Fold, breath out. Take your time with this forward fold. Pedal out your legs. Good, step forward a bit and then back with your left foot. Find a low lunge. Maybe move a little forward, backward on the ball of this left foot. Just kind of open up the back of your left leg. Good, press your left heel toward the back part of your mat. Heel toe your right foot beyond the edge of your mat. Make sure your your toes and right knee point the same direction. Stay up and off your left knee for a moment and just allow your palms to touch the floor firmly. Press firmly out your left heel and then open up your right inner thigh. So come to the blade side of your right foot. Nice breaths in. Deeper breaths out. Good, keep your right foot where it is, lower your left knee to the floor. Now place the sole of your right foot back. As you're ready, bend your left leg, reach back with your right hand. Find a nice quad stretch, left leg. Open up your right shoulder, thumb points up. Gaze where it best suits you. But make sure to notice where your breath is. Now that you're at home instead of in the studio, it's easy to fall back into old habits. So breathe in firmly, breathe out firmly, meaning audibly, so you can hear yourself. Good, release hand and foot, right foot down, heel toe your right foot back to center. Lift up and off your left knee, pyramid pose. Slightly step in with your left foot, heel meets the floor. Straighten your right knee and fold over. You'll feel this mostly behind the back of your right leg. You may feel it elsewhere. You're welcome to use blocks underneath your fingertips if you like that better. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, switch out your legs. Left foot forward this time, right foot steps back. Find your low lunge, forward, backward movement. Think about your right calf muscle, maybe your Achilles. Stretch out that area of your right leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plant your right hand down, heel toe left foot out beyond the edge of your mat. Stay off your right knee for now. Just find a little bit of opening out in your left thigh from the blade side of your left foot. Really press out your right heel so much so you feel the bottom part of your foot open up. As you're ready, lower down to your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Open up left shoulder. Quad stretch other side. Think about your inner left thigh. See if you can open that leg up at the same time. If your hand and foot don't touch, that's totally fine. Still lift up your right leg as much as it can and reach back with your left hand. I'm just after a quad stretch right leg, however you can access that. Excellent. Lower back down, heel toe left foot in. Left hand to the floor, lift up and off your right knee, pyramid pose other side. Left knee straightens, right heel meets the floor, the fold is to the inner part of your left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sometimes when you're at home, there are people that are distracting you or things that distract you, so try to stay present. Be here in the moment, even turn on music or put on headphones a little bit so you can still hear me, but concentrate on you. Forward fold, right foot meets your left. Slowly roll up, one more time, arms lift up. One more back bend, breath out. Inhale, reach. Hands to heart center, exhale. Take a moment for yourself, settle in. Grab a drink of water if you need one, like one at any time. Remember, you don't need to have any weights at all. Start low, especially if you're newer to class. And then work your way up as you're ready. We'll start with round one. Feet are hip distance apart, moving into squats. Elbows at elbows at midline. Hammerhead with your weights, which means your knuckles face out. We'll lower down, elbows meet, and back to center. Lower down, and back up. As you lower down, your elbows do not have to touch your thighs. If they don't, totally fine. Go down as far as you're ready to go, and then lift back up. Weight is in your heels, so much so your toes can lift off the floor. Down and lift. When you lift up, exhale out. We have 3 more. This is 2. Last one, excellent job. Step back with your left foot, right lunge. Remember to align your knee directly over your ankle, toes and knees always point the same direction. Now you have a couple options here. You can stay lifted off your left knee, or you can lift and lower your left knee if you like. Both are fine, lovely. We're gonna do some tricep presses. As you're ready, hammer head, elbows at midsection. Here we go. Lower press and lift. Exhale, inhale up. Really use your breath to help you sink and lift. And again, if you've decided not to bend your knee, totally fine. Allow your torso to tilt forward a bit. Elbows press back as you exhale out. We have 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Excellent job. Switch it out. Step back with your right foot, get settled. This time knuckles are up. Elbows still at midline. Same options with your knees. Here we go. Press and lift. Go directly up and down rather than forward and back to center. Up and down. You'll feel this lunge. Back part of your left leg, front part of your right. Exhale when you press back. 3, last 2, and 1. Excellent job. Step forward. Let's find a horse. So step outside your mat or wide if you don't have a mat. Toes out, heels in. Find your horse. Cactus your arms. Remember elbows and shoulders. Same height the whole time. Same height when you start. We'll press up. Remember your weights will be a little bit in front of your head, not directly on top of your head. So lower, press up. And remember elbows only go as low shoulders. Press it up. Exhale, up. When you lower down, find your horse, so press your knees towards your pinky toes. Down and up, straight back, lift up. We have 4. This is 3. 2 more. And 1, so good. Make your way to the floor. Moving into upright rows. So you have a couple other options here too. Your left hand will be on the floor. Right hand has the weight. Left leg will extend. Well, actually, you can stay here in tabletop. Elbow up. You can extend your left leg, toes on the floor, elbow up, or you can lift and lower your leg at the same time you lift and lower your elbow, okay? So here we go. Lift and lift. If you've chosen to lift your leg, squeeze your glutes the whole way up, the whole way down. Now, if you feel this in your low back, that means you're using it. So tuck your pelvis under a bit more, and that will activate your abs a little bit. Lift your elbow up, brush your side bodies. We're at 3, 2 more, and 1. Good, switch it out. Palm down, right leg out. Same options with your legs, so get settled in. Left hand has the weight. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift. Elbows straight up and down. Gaze is at the top of your mat, maybe a bit beyond. Lift. Exhale on the lift. Heel high. 5. Last 4. 3 more. 2. And 1. Very good. We're already done with our first set of the first round. Second set, maybe a little bit faster. You can decide if you want to up the weight a little bit. Both are fine. Now remember, I have 12 reps. You get in as many as you want during that time. You might end up getting 15. You might end up doing 6. Both are fine. Here we go. Elbows at side bodies. We'll keep them there. Remember, you want your elbows to touch your thighs. Down and lift. When you lift up, it's a gentle press, but your elbows do not need to fully extend. Just lift, down, and up. Exhale, up. Halfway there. Last 5. Weight is in your heels, not in your toes. 3 more. 2. This is 1. Excellent. Make your way back. Low lunge, right leg. Same options with your left knee. Elbows to midline. We're going to press it out and back. Good. Elbows face outside, meaning wrists face you. Knee touches, and then re-extends. Back and back. 5. This is 4. 3 more. Where's your breath? 2 and 1. Excellent. Switch it out. Right leg is behind you. Get settled first. Remember, knuckles up on this one. Here we go. Back and back. Exhale. Find your breath. If it doesn't work for you to breathe at the time that I suggest, breathe at what works best for you, but make sure you can hear it. This is 4. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. You guys are awesome. Find your horse, spread it wide. Sink down. Knees press toward pinky toes. Here we go, cactus, and press. Extend your knees on the press. Exhale on the press. Watch the height of your elbows. Make sure they only go shoulder height. Up. 6 more. 5. 4. Last 3. 2. And 1. So good. Make your way to the floor. Here we go. Last time. Tabletop. Right hand has the weight. Extend your left leg if you choose. And up. Up. Toes going down. Lift. Left heel up. Tuck your pelvis under. Halfway there. Really allow your elbow to brush up. Heel is high, toes are down. Lift elbow high, heel up. Flex your toes, squeeze your glutes. Think about how you feel, what you're doing. Don't let your mind be distracted. 5, actually that's 3, 2 more, and 1. So good. End of first round, which means a 30-second plank. So here we go. Start your plank. It can be a forearm plank. It can be a knees plank. It can be a high plank. Whatever kind of plank you like is fine, but make sure to round out your upper back. Tuck your belly under. Gaze at the top of your mat and press your heels back. We only have 10 seconds left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, there we go. Grab a drink, wipe your face if you need. Heading into the second round. Again, if you want to switch out your weights, you're welcome to. You might want to go low, especially if you're new, just to start out. Feet are hip width apart. 3-tier squats, 3-tier bicep curls. So knuckles are down, wrists are up. Weight fully in your heels. Feet are about hip width, knees and toes point the same direction. Start here, down, 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 and lift. 1, 2, 3, and up. Back is straight. The squeeze happens in your biceps and not in your fingertips, not in your wrists. So if you find that you're holding your weights really tightly, let them go a bit. You don't need to hold them tight. All that does is make your shoulders tight. Lift. Just hold them as tight as you need and let your biceps do the rest. Up. Exhale on the way up. Down, down, down. Lift. We have 4 more. Last 3. Go at your own pace. 2 more. This is 1. Finish it out. Awesome job. Refine. So find that prop that you've decided to use to place your foot on. Actually, so it's going to go so that your left toes can be upon it. Whatever that prop is, books, a pot, if you have a block, great. Maybe a step stool. Align your right knee over your ankle. Moving into upright rows. This time knuckles are going to be up. A tilt of your back and an engagement of your belly. Here we go, lift. You want to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elbows are high. Gaze beyond the top of your mat or at least a couple feet in front of your toes. Lift. Exhale on the lift. Really press out your left heel up and up. Good. 5. Last 4. 3. 2 more. This is 1. So good. Switch it out. Should feel that behind the back of your right leg especially. You may feel it elsewhere. Right toes have the block or the prop that you've chosen. This time knuckles face out, but same movement. Make sure left knee is directly over ankle. Here we go, up and up. You really want to squeeze shoulder blades together at the end of the lift. So notice that your shoulder blades can almost touch. You've squeezed them together so much. That also helps to open your chest, activates all parts of your back. Lift up, press out through your right heel. Tuck your pelvis under. All these things you have to think about. Keep up. We're at 2 more. This is 1. Keep that prop there. You don't need it unless it's in your way. Sink down. Actually, no. So elbows will be at your midline. Knuckles down. So elbows up. Weight in your left leg as you lift your right leg up. Lift and lift. Make sure that your wrists and elbows stay at the same height. Exhale up. How high can your ankle lift? Up. Remember, the weight doesn't have to be tightly held. Just a tray that your bed's sitting on. Last 2 and 1. Good. Keep on your left leg. Extend your right leg. Left arm high. We're going to crunch it out. It goes fast. Elbow to knee. turn wrist down, knuckles up. Here we go, left leg, left, left. Sorry, I kind of started in a squat and I didn't mean to. Right leg is your foundation. This time the grip needs to be a little bit tighter, only because your hand is pointing down. But keep elbows and wrists same height, even if you need to drop the weight a little bit. We're at 3, 2 more, 1. Excellent job. Stay rooted in your right leg. Right arm is high, left leg out, and on the hip. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good, excellent job. Now we're going to use the other prop. If you have a book or maybe a rolled up towel, that would suffice. The idea is that your inner thighs are squeezing it while you sink down into an imaginary chair. Lift your elbows to mid-height, and then we're just going to drum it out. So act like you're a drummer. Forearm, wrists, get the workout here. Weight in the balls of your feet, so much so you can lift your toes up. Press your hips back, activate your glutes by squeezing them. Inner thighs are working because you're squeezing the block. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lift up. Take the block out unless you want to keep it in there, which is also fine. Moving to flies. This is that last exercise in the second round. So we'll sink down into a chair, fly it up. Exhale up. Remember, weight still stays in the ball and the heels. You want your elbows to end up higher than your shoulders if they can, but of course they stay bent. Elbows stay bent. Exhale up. This is 4. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Awesome job. Shake it out. Grab a drink if you need. We're ready for the second set of this second round. How you doing? You feeling okay? Wish I could talk to you, but I'm just gonna have to act like we're together. Oops, we're not doing that yet. All right, so now up your weight if you're ready to do that. Lower it if it was too much. Keep it the same if you liked it. Feet are hip width. Here we go. This is a little bit faster. Remember on this round. Lower, 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 and lift. 1, 2, 3, up. Your back is straight. Your hips press back. You activate your glutes and squeeze your biceps all the way down, all the way up. Down and up. This is halfway already. Down, down, down. Now the tendency is to go directly down with the squat and not tier it. You want to lower a little bit more each time. Up. 3 more. You got this. Last 2. Find your breath. 1 more. So good. The prop is behind you. Underneath your left toes, find your right lunge. Take your time. Press out firmly through your left heel. Upright rows, knuckles forward. Tilt your torso a bit. And here we go. Up and up. Exhale up. Squeeze. Breathe. And press your heel. That's already halfway. Up. 3 more. Last 2. This is 1. Excellent job. Switch out. Already done with that one, that lunge. You probably are feeling this in your legs. I am too. Stick with it. That's why we're doing it. Other side. This time knuckles are out. Same tilt with your torso though. Lift and lift. Your gaze matters. Avoid looking at your left toes. Look a couple feet beyond your toes. Lift and squeeze. Up, up, up. Where's your breath? Exhale on the way up. Really feel the breath. leg, 2. This is 1. Awesome job. All right, you can keep that prop there unless it's in your way. Right leg is on the floor first. Knuckles are down. Here we go, left leg up. If you want, you can tap your left toes, or you can elevate them. Keep them off the floor, whatever you like better. Trays with your palms. Here we go. 4, 3, this is 2, and 1. So good. Keep that right leg on the floor. Right arm high, hand on hip. These are fast. 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Refine your stance. Left leg on the floor, knuckles up. Here we go, open. Open and shut. Remember, you can tap your right toes or keep them elevated and lift, depending on how much work you want your left leg to do. Lift and exhale, same time. Elbows are at side bodies. Exhale out. 3, 2, and 1. Good, left leg stays on the floor. Left arm is high, hand on hip. Here we go. Two more. Yeah, you did it. Excellent job. Block in between thighs. Firmly squeeze it before you even start. Feet are about hip width. Here we go, drum it out. You will notice with this exercise, the more you do high planks and down dogs, the less hopefully, the less your wrists will hurt, less your forearms will ache, because this strengthens just those, your wrists and your forearms. Elbows stay at midline, sink down into your squat. 5, drum it out. 4, last 3, 2 more, and 1. Keep the block there if you like it. Get rid of it if you don't. We're heading into flies. Elbows at midline, squat, and fly. Good, down and lift. Exhale up. Squeeze the block if it's there. Remember, weight is in your heels. Lift your toes up. Elbows higher than shoulders. Once they end up, if it becomes too much, get rid of the weight, just do the movement. Up. We have 4. This is 3. 2 more. Last 1. Yes. That finishes that round, so lose the block. Find your plank of choice. High plank, forearm plank, knees plank. Here we go, step it back 1 at a time. Press out through your heels. You're doing great, we're already done with round 2. Remember to gaze beyond your fingertips. Even close your eyes maybe. Press out through your heels. Pelvis is tucked under. Believe. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Good, stay on the floor. Now, you only need 1 weight for this one, and it'll be behind the back of each knee crease. And so you may need to gauge, if you're new to this class, how heavy you want to go. I always suggest light instead of heavy until you firmly know, solidly know how you feel with the weight behind your knee crease. So here we go in tabletop. Right knee has the weight. Make sure it's even in there. Both palms will be down. If you have wrist issues, it's not a problem to come to your forearms. All right, here we go. Squeeze that weight behind you. Lift it up so that it's the same height as your hip. And then slowly lower it down. Slowly lift it up. And this is slow. It is not a kick up. It is a lift up, and it's a slow lift. Allow your breath to guide you. That'll tell you what the pace should be. Again, this is one, if you feel this in your back, that means you're using your back. So tuck your pelvis under a bit and activate your front lower abs, and that'll help. Lift it up, exhale out. Foot is flexed, slowly down, even more slowly up, down, and up. We have 3 more of these. Lift, last 2, up, 1 more, and lift. So good. Lower back, knee to knee. We're going to lift it out to the side and back down. Exhale up and in. Good. Lift and lower. Pelvis tucked. Do your best to release some weight from your hands. Use your left knee. Activate inner thigh, outer thigh. Lift. 4. 3 more. This is 2 and 1. Excellent job. Now, find your balance because we're going to move a little quickly, doing some oblique crunches. So squeeze that block and then take knee to elbow and back. This can be kind of fast if you want it to be, just so that your oblique stays active the whole time. Or it can be as slow as you like, considering there's weight behind your leg. This is 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. Switch it up. We'll take a little bit of a break after this side, so stick with me here. Just make sure the left leg gets just as much effort as the right. Firmly plant down through your right knee. Lift your leg up. Good. Lower it down and re-lift. Foot is flexed. The timing is important. So lower slowly. Lift slowly. We're not in a hurry ever. Activate. Energize. Good. Really contract. And then lower down. Lift. And then lower down. Good. Exhale up. And release down. We have 4 more. Feel the back of your left leg. Notice how it feels. Be conscious of how these exercises affect you. 1 more time up. 1 more time down. Good. Take a moment. And then here we go. Out to the side and down. Lift it up and back. Exhale up and down. You'll feel outer thigh. You'll feel inner thigh. Do your best not to lean too much to the right. It can't be helped a little, but avoid the lean if you can. Exhale up. 4 more. Up. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. Awesome job. So lower down just a moment. Find both palms. And then here we go with our crunches. In. Knee to elbow. See if you can touch or at least get it there. Exhale when you crunch. 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Good. Remove the weight and then just take a quick child's pose. Knees are wide. Just stretch out the back. Both legs. Stretch out your back even. If you want to allow your forehead to meet the floor. And then here we go. Before your heart rate gets down too much, second set. Weight behind your right leg. This set goes a lot faster because it's a pulse instead of a lift. So take your time to firmly place that weight there so you feel confident. Now if you want to amplify the exercise, left hand comes to your left hip. So just your left knee and right palm are on the floor. This is just an option. You're welcome to keep both hands down. Here we go. Flex your foot and pulse, pulse. Goes very fast. 8. And good. Down. Take it out and up. And pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Down. Left hand comes to the mat. Here we go. Crunch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crunch it out. You got this. Where's your breath? that option. Here we go, flex. With your pulses, lift, lift, lift. 3, 2, and 1. Down, out to the side, and up. 2, 3, 4. Stay in your breath, don't hold it, squeeze the block. 3, 2, and 1. Right hand to the floor, find your crunches to the side. 5, already there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Lose the block. Make your way to your belly. You have some options here of whether or not you want to use the prop. The prop makes it a little more difficult on your shoulders. So if you have any shoulder issues, I would suggest just cactusing your arms. Lay on your belly and you'll cactus up. Now if you want the prop, lovely. Prop will be flat rather than straight up and down or narrow. You want it to be flat and wide. And we're going to do some Supermans. First we'll just lift everything and then lower back down. Lift. Now the block just serves as a way for your arms to lift the same height and lower. Exhale up and down. If you're cactusing your arms, just make sure you lift them same height as each other. Everyone is squeezing shoulder blades much as you can. Press your pubic bone down and lift everything else up. And lift. 3 more. Exhale up. Last 2. This is 1. And finish it out. Good. Take a moment, forehead down. And then this next one is going to be really fast. Remember, it's a pulse. So we'll go very quickly. Refine your cactus arms if that's what you like. Refine the block or your prop if that's what you like. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very good. Press back up. That was our 3rd round. We're heading into the 4th. You're doing great. You're really kicking it. So here we go. The last round, we're on our backs. You won't need a block on this one. And so you want to settle into the bridge of your choice. Back is on the floor. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. Soles of both of your feet are down, heels toward glutes. Now you have options with your lower body. You can keep your tailbone on the floor. If you're new to this class, that's my suggestion. You can lift up and keep it lifted the whole time, or you can lower and lift both as you lift your arms. So all of these are options for you to decide what you'd like to do first instead of mid-exercise. Elbows are on the floor. We're getting ready for a chest press. Now, as a reminder, when you press up, the weights will be directly above your chest, not your forehead, okay? So make sure when you press up, it's over your chest and back down, not over your forehead and back down, okay? You'll notice a difference in your shoulders, so you want to just be safe. So firmly press into both heels. Decide what you're going to do with your lower body, and here we go. Press up, lower it down, and press and down. Exhale up and then down. Good. Remember, the tightness of your grip will directly affect your shoulder tightness. These do not have to be firm grips, just enough to allow the weights to help you. They don't have to hinder the movement at all. As you press up, your hips are as high as you can get them. Weights touch at the top. Press and down. We have 3. Last 2. Allow your legs to do some work as you lift your hips if you've chosen that option. Good. This time hips are down. Decide again between those 3 options what you'd like to do with your hips. Knuckles down, wrists face up. Getting ready to fly, and when you fly, your elbows stay bent. Hug a bear, and back to center. Good. Hug, and down. Elbows stay bent, and your weights touch atop your chest, not your forehead. Lift and lower. Really squeeze, and then back down. Already halfway there. Up and down. Elbows bent. Make sure they stay bent. If you're lifting and lowering your hips, just like I'm doing right now, You can squeeze your glutes at the top and then let them go. We have 2 more. Up and down. Last one and down. That was so good. Lose 1 weight. Same movement with your hips. Those 3 choices remain your 3 choices. Your hands are at one end of the weight. Now with your elbows straight, you'll move the weight behind your head and press it up so that it's above your forehead. And down and up. Now if you want to use your hips, hips lift as your weight's lower, hips lower as your weight lifts, okay? Here we go. Your hips can stay on the floor. We're going to switch out this movement, second round. So if you find difficulty with the coordination, we'll switch it up. Second round, press up and exhale at the same time. Really lift, breathe out, press. There's a firm grip of your heels to the floor. There's a height that your hips try to exceed when they lift. Press. We have 2 more, this one and this one. Awesome job. Here we go. Second set, grab your other weight. Same options with your hips. If you've been taking my class for a little bit, lift and lower. For those of you who want to just keep your hips on the floor, lovely. Or keep your hips lifted, lovely. Here we go. Press it up and back down. Up and down. Remember, this is faster. We're going to find a little bit of momentum with our hips as we push them up and lower them down. The weights stay firm and solid. Your triceps, your biceps, your chest, and your back are all contributing as you press and then lower back down. Hips are high and down. Lift it up. If you've chosen to keep your hips on the floor, fine. Make sure your feet are firmly planted. We have 2 more. Up. I know this is an extra couple one. Up and down. Hips down just to turn your wrist. Ready for a fly. Here we go. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Here we go with our flying hug and down. Elbows stay bent, but lift your hips up. Where's your breath? Breathe out and down. Lift. We have 4 more. Weights together, then apart. Press and apart. Good. 2. This is the last one of these. Excellent. Lose 1 weight. Both hands grab the weight. This time we're going to do the opposite with our hips. So as you lower your weight, keep your hip on the floor. And then press and lift same time. Down and lift. And the weight comes behind your head and then ends up on top of your forehead, but just a couple feet higher, whatever the length of your arms are. Press up and breathe out. Same time. Lift. Squeeze the glutes. Allow the strength of your legs to press your hips up. Good. Elbows bend. Elbows straighten. Here we go. We're almost there. 3 more. 2 more. You've got this. Stay solid. Last one. Excellent. Woo. Now we'll end the class just with a couple of yoga stretches. You did a great job. So as you're on your back, hug both knees into your chest. Interlace your fingers on top of your shins. Give yourself a nice hug. This should open your low back a bit. And then extend both legs out one at a time. Full body stretch, really lengthen. And then keep your left leg where it is. Hug your right knee, interlace fingers on your right shin, just below your knee. Just find that nice compression, not only top part of your right leg, but in your hip flexor a bit. And notice how this also stretches the top part of your left leg. Nice breaths in. Ready for a supine twist. Right arm reaches wide. Slowly take your left hand. Allow it to draw your knee across your body. Do your best to keep your right shoulder planted on the floor. Gaze will turn to the right as you're ready. Identify where you feel this stretch. See if you can take your breath there. Allow your heart rate to slow down. It probably elevated a bit. Back through center, breathe in. Hug both knees in, breath out. Nice squeeze as you exhale. This time, right leg re-extends, heel meets the floor, left fingertips embrace your left shin. A nice draw of knee into abdomen, thigh toward chest. Nice stretch of your right leg a bit, top part at least. Supine twist as you're ready. Left arm is wide this time. Right fingertips draw the knee across. Shoulders stay planted down as your head turns left. Find and feel the twist that you like. Back through center, breathe in. Find a nice hug with both legs in. Make this one the tightest one yet. Maybe even draw your forehead toward your knees. Flex your feet a bit. Tiny ball. Then re-extend both legs toward the front. Arms reach behind you. Full body stretch. And then as you're ready with your next breath out, one sit up. All the way up. And then lower down. Paschimottanasana, double leg. Seated forward fold. Reach for the part of your legs that best suits you when you fold with both legs extended. And remember to allow the top of your head to reach toward the tops of your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Slowly lift up.